Let's get somewhere more private again. Let's have a drink at the saloon and celebrate our business right now. Law's the biggest gang around the crossing. They do what they please. So, Moretti, you about to be a real good business partner. Out of here, Peckerhead. Bar's closed.
It's the fucking wild horses who I trampled.
Yeah, but they could have been startled by somebody. Let's get somewhere more private again. Just in case. Follow me.
Yeah, they're quite aggressive. Oh, sorry.
Alright, I believe we're fine. I didn't see nobody looked around. Alright, I have a lot of product on me. And let's head back to Saint Denis. Let's have a drink at the saloon and celebrate our business right now. And then I got somebody else I gotta find to get him working. And me and Igor get down to business, and Mr. Moretti, you about to be a real good business partner.
I was glad to hear, glad to hear.
Right. Let's all meet at the saloon in Saint Denis. This nice one. You should haven't met Caleb West or Bobby yet, but you'll meet him soon enough, Igor.
Well, I don't know about this. Seems to me that they are sleeping when I'm awake or something.
Sometimes I think, but it's good to have folks at different times doing different things.
But as always, have we just been running in circle here? Seems so. Well, business will work around clock then.
I ain't hear what you said. What'd you say, Igor?
Business will work all around the clock then.
Yes, exactly that. Not a bad-sized buck you got there.
It's actually kind of crap, honestly. But, I mean, you know, hey, things what you gotta do out here, right, to make a living.
Just mighty fine for hunting.
I mean, you know, I just really got to kind of used to it. It's a learned skill. You know, I'm back from the city, so I'm not used to it. But I've come to realize I could do it out here. You know, I'm decent enough.
What's your name, son?
Romeo Cataneo.
Romeo. He says you ain't from here. You just arrived or something.
Oh no. I'm not originally from here. I'm from Brooklyn originally. I've been here a few months. I actually work for the paper.
A paper, you does?
Yes, sir. Romeo Cataneo. You can find a few of my stories there.
What you usually write about?
Oh, whatever I can find, really. In fact, I'm looking for stories right now. You know, we got a quota every week. We got to try to get as many 3 stories minimum into the paper if possible. But you know, I try to do as much as I can. I love the written word. I love hearing people's stories. I try to get it out in the paper so that everybody can get everybody's point of view and whatnot. You know, it's a passion of mine.
What you looking at?
Real writer right here. Well,
I try.
Around the western part of the crossing, though, people you write stories about, some bitches out there got a real mean streak.
Oh,
Ain't
really?
appreciate
Like
much of a
Lawson?
story about them.
Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'll keep that in mind.
I got a story for you, though.
Sure.
You're right about how the law has gone corrupt these days, hiring more lawmen who care more about themselves than the people around the crossing.
Ooh,
Right about
okay.
that.
That's pretty juicy. Yeah, let me get my book out.
I'll tell you a story too.
Do you got like any names or anything in mind? Like you say corrupt lawmen that are more about themselves. Do you have any names like new cadets or something?
All of them. Every last one of them some bitches. Law's the biggest gang around the crossing. They do what they please. Ain't need much proof about nothing. They just does as they think is right.
Okay.
And God
Okay.
knows, God only knows what is right. Ain't up to men. The ways they's preaching.
Okay.
I
Do you
would.
have do you have any specific instances in mind? Anything I could write about, like a certain story where they were extremely corrupt? You say?
One time I got into an altercation. I told someone to watch as they's walking. They got real pissed and they stabbed me. Lawman then decides to throw us both in the cell and charge me cruelly for disturbing the peace. And I was the victim of the damn situation, and they throw me in the damn cell.
You got put in a cell because you got stabbed?
Mm-hmm.
That does sound correct. I'll give you that. Okay. Hey, and what's your name, sir?
I ain't gonna say. I ain't want to be in the paper much.
That's fair. That's understandable. Could you give me a initial that I can maybe put you by?
You can call me Mo.
Mo. Perfect. That could work. Okay. Okay.
Another time I got in a fist fight over personal business. The law thought it fair to break us up and put us both in jail for days. And then throw charges up on me because they ain't like my attitude. They decided to make things up about me. Besmirch my good name, says I'm an outlaw, says I rob people. I ain't robbed nobody.
Well, it does sound very corrupt. I will give you that. Especially, personal business. I mean, if it was a fist fight between two people that just want to get some anger out, I mean, that's something sacred. The law should be intervening in that. I agree.
And one more thing as well. You can write about how the law has bullshit laws about moonshine. You know why they want to stop moonshine out in these parts? It's because they ain't make no money on it, because they ain't get taxes from it. So they want to make it illegal because they greedy some bitches.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? That seems a fairly clear path. I could probably write that down. Maybe do a little more research myself on that. Yeah, I think I can do some of that.
Before me and my friends get going, because we got business to attend, what kind of man is you? What would you say what kind of man you is?
Well, I'm a writer, like I said, but that goes deeper than things. I enjoy writing because I enjoy people's stories. I like to make sure that everybody everywhere can understand each other. From you to the lawman to the psychopath that may have killed and ate people. I want to get inside people's heads, learn how they think, and put it in the paper so that at the very least, everybody can understand slightly where they would come from. That's the person I am. I fully believe in the written word and equality amongst men.
All right.
Oh, will you look at that? That's nice story.
There's nothing you can write about too.
Sure.
Me and my friends here are good folks, and we try to do what's right for the folks out here in this land. I like to think. And one thing that's got me riled up is I have some friends the law treat like outlaws just because they know how to, cook for themselves and make a decent living selling alcohol, liquor, things like that. They frame them as bad men because they make moonshine. I heard this real good shine's been going around these days called Premium Hill Shine. Made by professionals who made vodka, whiskey, and other things in the past. And they's trying to say these criminals, but they's professionals, so I ain't see why they'd be mad about it.
I agree. That sounds like if they know what they're doing, they should be able to sell it.
Exactly. Well, Maybe look into it. I hear that it's a real quality thing these days, and maybe you might be able to figure out more about it one day.
I just might. You said Premium Hills?
Premium Hill Shine.
Okay. Would you possibly be able to give me a name that I could maybe follow up on, have an interview with somebody?
Well, the guys I hear them make it. They real secretive. They ain't hard. They hard to find.
Okay, fair enough.
They ain't
fair
much
enough.
about talking about it. And they usually have some bitch come out and talk for them. Guess he's being real careful about it.
Okay, yeah, I wrote that down.
Maybe you could do a good piece about writing about the wrongness of making an outlaw, making criminals out of men trying to do a good business or something like that. Because one thing I know is I love my whiskey, I love my drinks, I love my beer, and I have moonshine in the past, and that say ain't bad. I think the law's just trying to make a fool of themselves, the government, prohibition, shit like that. It makes sense to me.
I agree. The law, they have to go out there and detain people. That's part of their job, but also it's part of their job to try to make sure people stay on the straight and narrow. And I don't think them pushing on good, honest folks just trying to make a living is a good thing. So, you know what? I'm going to look into this. I'll do a little bit of investigative journalism, see if I can find these people, talk to them, get their side story, and see if I can get in the paper.
Well, I appreciate that. I'll see you around.
Cool.
Mr.
And what's your
Riders.
name again?
Romeo Cataneo. You can find me in the paper.
Okay. Hey. Have a good one, eh?
You take
Hey,
care.
you too.
Hey, ciao. I mean, people gonna know about the name, though. Anyhow.
Worst comes to worst, if they get on my tail about it, I'll just tell some other shiners is making it. Maybe I might make some shiners who piss me off.
The thing about our shine is that it's pure. It's good. Don't get blind of it.
Back in the morning.
Back in the morning. You think Genzos are around about this time now?
What?
You think Genzos are around about this time?
Maybe, I'm not so sure.
If we see him, we see him. If we don't, we don't. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we're gonna pass by and we'll see.
Go to the saloon, eh?
Here's the room. Mm-hmm.
It's quite a fancy city.
You want any more bottles to sell? Or you want to stick with that 10 for now?
I still have 10 more in bank.
All right, you stick with what you have. Let me know when you sell it all.
Ah. Well, every time I see you, I give you cut from what I sell, okay?
I don't want you trading it though. Like I said earlier, if you trade it, comes out of your pocket.
If I drink it,
Comes out of your pocket.
yeah, of course it is. What do you think?
I thought you said, "What if I drink it?" That's what I thought you said just now.
I like drinking it as well. It is good stuff. Wouldn't be selling it if it wasn't.
No. I gotta find Caleb West later. I saw him earlier yesterday, but I think he's gonna be around. He recently got robbed by some bitches we still looking for. Some fella in black, long black hair, sounding like a pirate, but he's a fake voice.
His name is Black.
No, we ain't know his name. He just dresses in black. Long black hair, got one braid around it.
There's a couple fellas who look like this.
Got a purple vest on.
Purple vest. I keep that in mind. If I see him, I beat him up.
Out of here, Peckerhead. Bar's closed.
Oh, never seen somebody run that fast.
Get on. Get on. You heard me. Ain't gonna be tough.
You punch really hard. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Piderasos.
All right. Next
Yes,
plan
yes.
is to we'll get this shit sold. They find a big buyer, a bunch of small buyers. They find this Asian kid, streets. He's gonna sell me some. Did a good job on it already.
Asian kid.
Mm-hmm. He ain't speak too good English, but he sold some shine for me earlier, so I'm gonna give him 5 more to sell. I'll give him 10 later if he proves himself, but trying to minimize loss if he gets caught or decides to run with it because he's a beggar.
Okay. Does he know your name?
I ain't telling my name.
Okay. So if I see a little Chinese kid, I just say, hey, come here, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He will know, yeah?
Let him know you sell this, you get half, and then he gives you the other half, which he sells it, the percentage will be 100 for him, and then 60 for you. I guess me, because it's going back towards me. And I pay you guys. And then 40 of the dollars goes towards Mr. Amadeo, because he's invested $5,000 into the business.
Yes, quite a lot.
Mm-hmm. He's getting interest on it, and he's our main investor right now.
And he is part of the Chenzo family.
He's not in the family, but he's good friends of the family, so you might as well be in the family, I'd say.
So if I try to sell around these parts of city perhaps, and the Chenzo says, what are you doing here? I just say I work for Mr. Moretti.
Mm-hmm. I think Moretti's it's gonna be fine to sell around here now because I'm gonna have a meeting with the Genzo soon, and we're probably gonna sell him a real big batch.